Hi, my name is Clotia Mack, and I am a literacy specialist, which I've been since 2008, and a language arts teacher, which I have loved doing for 27 years now. I want to come to you briefly and just talk to you about the importance of literacy, especially emergent literacy. Emergent literacy is when you are reading to your child from the womb, right? And so you are reading to your child, you're having your spouse or anyone else to read to your child in utero. Yes, that actually makes a difference. And so here today to be your literacy support, I want to tell you a few things. And I'm going to start off by telling you some things that are not so great. I have some statistics that I definitely need for you to know. So I'm going to read them right off of my paper. Did you happen to know that children of adults with low literacy skills are 72% more likely to be at a low reading level in school, according to Pro Literacy? In other words, if you are not a great reader, then the likelihood that you will raise children who are not great readers is very, very high. What does that mean? That means that it's never too late. If you want to take GED courses, if you want to improve your reading, there are so many resources, and we're going to drop some in the links in the bottom to let you know and to help you with your reading. Because let's be honest, a lot of times parents don't read to their children because they are not really good readers, and we do not want that to be the case. I also bet that you did not know that 2 out of every 10 children enter kindergarten with skills 2 to 3 years lower than their grade level, and another to start school with 1 year disadvantage, according to the Children's Reading Foundation. What are you saying? Children are entering into school at already 2 to 3 grade levels less than what they are supposed to be. They're entering school at a grave disadvantage. I also bet that you did not know that students who are behind typically make only 1 year's worth of progress at each grade level, keeping them behind their classmates throughout the school and making them more likely to repeat a grade. Now, let me ask you something. If you thought, wait a minute, I can give my child a head start if I start reading to my child while they are in my womb. I can literally help to shape my child's future. I can keep my child out of jail. I can keep my child off of welfare. I can make sure that my child has the greatest chances of succeeding in school reading, because in every class they're reading. Are you telling me, Clotia, that all I need to do is read to my child to keep them out of jail, to give them the greatest chance of succeeding, to help them avoid teenage pregnancy, to help them avoid poverty? Now, will I have total control? Absolutely not. But can I help my child if I read to my child? That is exactly what I'm telling you. Do you know that poverty plays a large role in whether children develop literacy skills during their early years? Some 22% of children live in poverty, according to the Seattle Post-Intelligencer. Some 43% of adults living in poverty have low literacy skills. 43%, 22%. Also, did you know that 80% of children living in economically disadvantaged communities will lose reading skills over summer break? We just came off of summer break, due to lack of access to books and other resources, according to Reading is Fundamental. Do you know that there are some children without books in their home? Do you know that there are some children that enter kindergarten that don't even know how to hold a book? These are facts. This is real. You can make a difference in your child's life. Do you know that ethnicity is also a factor? About 52% of Black fourth grade children And 45% of Hispanic fourth graders are below basic reading levels. We're talking about first graders. 52%, 45%, compared to only 23% of white students, according to the NCES assessments. Many poor children who have a problem with literacy either drop out of high school or graduate without being fully literate. People with literacy problems only have 2/3 of the income of other adults. So, Chloe, you're telling me that reading to my child would help them get a better start. It will help them be literate. It will help them succeed in school, graduate from school, go on to college. You are very right. You make a difference. Now, here's some great news. 6 additional minutes of reading per day can significantly improve kids' reading performance. 6 minutes. While you are cooking, your child could be reading to you. While you are folding clothes, your child can be reading to you. While you are texting, your child could be reading to you. Do you also know that children who read at least 20 minutes a day are exposed to, hold on to your seats, almost 2 million words per year? 2 million words. Do you know reading fiction can make you a better decision maker? Don't we want our children to make good decisions? Reading fiction can help them be better decision makers. Reading increases emotional intelligence and consequently your career prospects. Chloe, stop it. Are you serious? I'm so serious right now. Reading increases emotional intelligence, the way our children are able to process their emotions, which also increases the likelihood that they will have a great career. Did you know that children's academic successes at age 9 and 10 can be attributed to the amount of talk they hear from birth through age 3? I'm going to say that one again because that's a powerful one. Their academic success at ages 9 and 10 can be attributed to, or can go all the way back to, the amount of talk they hear from birth to age 3. Young children who are exposed to certain early language and literacy experiences also prove to be good readers later on in life. Did you know that reading aloud and being read to has an impact that extends beyond just hearing stories? It's more than just hearing stories. So this is what I want you to do. Talk to your child and talk to them a lot. This exposes them to new vocabulary words. Let them see you reading and read to them. Have your children tell you a story. Teach phonemic awareness. Get the easy games from Amazon. Teach phonics. Teach them their name and the sounds that go with the letters. Listen to your child read. Practice shared reading. You can read a part or a page. They can read a part or a page. And I promise you, it does not take long. And the results and the rewards and the outcomes are so worth it. Promote writing. Have your child to write about what they read about. Ask them questions. Have them to predict what they think is going to happen next. Make reading a regular activity in the home. If you don't have books, drop a comment. We'll get you books. There are so many initiatives where books will be given to you. You do not have to buy books. Watch YouTube videos about how to help read to your child. Help your child get off to a great start. I promise you the reward will be great and your child will be a success and you will be happy that you took this 9 minutes and 25 seconds to watch this video. Again, I am Clotia Mack. I am an educator and most of all, a literacy advocate. You can do this. Thank you for your time.